Hi, this video will show the cheapest way to buy Terra USD, aka UST, on the Terra network. I'll explain why this is the cheapest way and show all the steps necessary to get UST funds onto the Anchor protocol. Any useful links will be posted in the description below. Let's get started. Before I do anything, I'll need a Terra Station wallet set up on my browser, an account on KuCoin, and some crypto that can be swapped to UST. I did this without completing any KYC, so I didn't need to give my identification info like my driver's license to KuCoin. I just needed to sign up with an email. If I didn't have any crypto like Bitcoin to swap, I would have to buy the UST with fiat, and to do that I would need to complete the KYC process. Just keep that in mind, and the process would be very similar if I used fiat, but with an extra 3% fee. However, I'm going to show two cheap ways to swap to UST, one with Bitcoin and one with USDC. The cost of this will vary depending on a few things. If I'm worried about the time it takes for me to transfer my Bitcoin to KuCoin and the price of Bitcoin changing during that time, or I'm trying to buy a large amount of UST, I'm probably better off using USDC and paying the network fee for moving USDC. Otherwise, if I already have Bitcoin available or I'm just trying to buy a smaller amount of UST, Bitcoin is probably the better option. There are also a bunch of other very popular crypto that can be swapped to UST. For example, if I look at the markets on KuCoin, I can use USDT, ETH, USDC, Bitcoin, Solana, etc. to swap to UST. What I want to make sure though is that the volume of the trading pair is sufficiently large to avoid any liquidity or slippage issues. Also, keep in mind that transferring any ERC20 tokens like USDT may incur high Ethereum gas fees. Using Bitcoin or USDC is probably the cheapest way with the minimum amount of steps that I've found. Essentially, the entire process going from fiat to UST looks like this. First, use fiat to buy Bitcoin or USDC on a fiat on-ramp exchange like Coinbase. Then I'll immediately transfer the Bitcoin or USDC to KuCoin. Then swap my transferred funds to UST, send the UST to my Terra Station wallet, and then deposit the UST onto Anchor. The first step is to transfer my USDC to KuCoin. I'm using Coinbase to purchase USDC with no fees and then transferring the USDC out to my KuCoin wallet. The process would be very similar with any other centralized crypto exchange. Once I have some USDC, I click on Withdraw, select a crypto address, and enter the USDC address from my KuCoin main account. To find that address, I go to my main account on KuCoin, click the Deposit tab, and search for USDC. I make sure the network is set to the Ethereum network or the ERC20 network, and then copy the address shown here. Once I do that, I go back to Coinbase and paste in the address to the To field. I enter the amount I want to withdraw, and note that the fee right now to do this is about $6.55. I've seen this to be about $11 a few minutes prior, and so it definitely fluctuates with the Ethereum network traffic. If I'm okay with that, I click Withdraw, authenticate myself, and then click Withdraw USDC. After about 10 minutes or so, the USDC funds show up with my KuCoin account. Now, to swap my USDC to UST, I have to transfer it from my main account to my trading account on KuCoin. Once that's done, I go to my USDC balance in the trading account, click on Trade, and then select USDC/UST. That brings me to this complicated looking page, but I'll walk through the process. I go to the bottom right of the interface and input my trading password. This is the 6-digit code that I created when I set up my KuCoin account. Once that's entered and the interface unlocks, I want to click on Market to indicate that I want to sell my USDC at the market price. Then I input the amount of USDC I want to swap to UST and click Sell USDC. In this case, I'm selling 100% of my USDC. After clicking Sell USDC, a message pops up saying that my order has been placed. Usually, this also means it's been filled at the same time, but I like to look at my trading history just to make sure. I can see that it took one order for my sell transaction to go through, the price of UST at the sale, and the amount of fees I paid for the transaction. As per KuCoin's website, the max amount of fees paid for this trade currently is about 0.1% of the transaction. Now, if I wanted to do this with Bitcoin, the process is very similar. I first send my Bitcoin to my KuCoin main account, transfer it to my trading account, click Trade, and select the BTC/UST pair. From here on, the process is exactly the same as with USDC. Now that I have my funds in UST, I need to transfer them to my Terra wallet. To do that, I have to transfer my funds back to the KuCoin main account where deposits and withdrawals are made. I click on transfer, make sure I'm transferring from the trading account to the main account, specify the amount I want to transfer, and then click confirm. Now I navigate to my main account and click withdraw. In the wallet address field, I need to copy my Terra wallet address from the browser extension and paste it into the field. It should start with the word Terra. For the network, I want to select the Luna Terra network and not the Ethereum ERC20 network. KuCoin alerts me to make sure I include a memo if it's required. In this case, since I'm withdrawing to the Terra wallet, I don't need a memo, so I'll leave the memo field empty. Lastly, I select the amount I want to transfer, and here I'm transferring the max amount. The displayed amount includes a fixed 4 UST transaction fee that is adjusted according to the market and network conditions. Usually this is pretty low. I'll make sure everything looks correct, click confirm, and then click confirm withdrawal. I go through the authentication process, which is pretty secure since KuCoin asked me for 3 different codes. After about a minute or so, the transaction goes through and I can see my funds in my Terra wallet. The last step is to deposit my UST into the Anchor protocol to start earning passive income at the 19% rate. I navigate to the website, click on earn, make sure my Terra wallet is connected, click deposit, and input the amount I want to deposit. Now, I have to leave some funds in my wallet to pay for the transaction fees on the Terra network. What's nice about the Terra ecosystem is that I don't have to pay these fees with Luna, which is the native coin that powers the network. I can pay it with UST. So I'll just leave a couple of UST in my wallet to pay for the fees and deposit the rest of my UST. The transaction fee for this action is about 25 cents in UST. I click proceed, confirm my action by typing in my password, and click post. After a few seconds, I get a success message, and now I can see that my funds are deposited in the Anchor protocol and earning interest. And that's it. The total fees I paid for this was the 0.1% swap fee on KuCoin, the 4 UST fee for transferring my UST to my Terra wallet, and then a 25 cents UST fee for depositing onto Anchor. By swapping Bitcoin or USDC to UST on KuCoin, I found this to be the cheapest and a relatively easy way to buy UST. Do you have an even cheaper way to do so? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, let me know by hitting the thumbs up so that I can make more Terra and Anchor related videos. As always, stay safe, and thanks for watching.